Hey guys, I look a hot mess, but I wanted to open this video with you seeing me because you're probably not going to see me for the rest of the session. Welcome to this new moon in Sagittarius forecast. For those of you who are not aware of what this means, and who I am. By the way, I'm Amina. I am the creator of Soul Transforming Energy and Movement, also known as STEAM. Welcome to my channel, Soul Transforming Energy. I hope that you've subscribed, and I hope that you already click like because you know this session is going to resonate. It's going to help you maneuver through this time. Now, new moons. If you don't know, new moons usher in new beginnings. Now, some people think start something new during the new moon, but I have come to learn that new moon energy is good for setting something in motion that you've already been planning since the full moon. Not necessarily to jump right into something new just because the moon is new. Um, I would say it's more of an energy of starting something new, investigating something new, um, being open to new experiences and new things coming in. But it is a good and potent time to start new activities that have already been in the planning stage, not just out of nowhere, okay? Because that's a misconception people have about the new moon. They think, oh, new moon, do new things. But if it's completely new and it's something that you have not been planning on, you have not been already working towards, it's gonna backfire, okay? Now, with this new moon being in the energy of Sag, of the Sagittariuses, what's up to my Sagittariuses out there? It also gives this new moon an energy of adventure and growth and getting out of your comfort zone and going places and doing things that you just feel called to that will expand your knowledge. Um, Travel may be big at this time. What else was Sag? Um, if you have any dealings with the law at this time, they should go well. Um, this is also a time of purpose. This is the house of purpose. Sagittarius is the house of purpose and passage. So you might find yourself being drawn towards things that just call to your spirit, places, activities, people. So a lot of the new moon energy is going to be ushering in new experiences through travel, different cultures, um, new direction in regards to your purpose. Maybe you've been doing something and you felt like this is what I'm supposed to be doing, but lately it hasn't felt that way and now you're feeling called somewhere else. That is the energy of the new moon in Sag. Explore though. Explore these callings, explore these new directions you get called in because that's the purpose. Okay? You're being called in closer and closer to your higher purpose. So, how this new moon in Sag may affect the collective. Um, I don't see it affecting us in a bad way as long as you're open to um, focusing on relationships and you're open to growth, like new experiences, new people, new activities, new knowledge, things like that. It's a lot of new experiences coming in at this time. And I feel like for the collective, there's going to be a strong focus on relationships. Ones that need to go, ones that are coming in, ones that need to be reconciled. So if you see old issues arising at this time, people from the past, things you're being triggered to bring to the surface that you thought you were done with, that's this new moon and Sag energy. It's going to bring these things to the surface so that you could face them and clear them out in order to go into 2026 with a clear slate. So, when these things arise, try not to run, try not to become fearful of what they are leading to you. leading you to, okay? Because what's coming in at this time now is a clear out, because there's a lot of expansive energy around the collective. It's time for us to grow. It's time for us to elevate. It's time for us to be doing our thing, what we're called to do. And some of us are still like, what is that? It'll be clear before the end of this year. And that wasn't even supposed to rhyme. It'll be clear before the end of this year. Maybe that's a mantra some of you need to say if you're like still stressing, like, I'm not clear on something. It'll be clear by the end of this year. It'll be clear by the end of this year. Maybe that'll get you into a mindset of patience and trusting in divine time and trusting the process. But yeah, strong focus on relationships. You're going to see a lot of that rising to the surface for you to look at and sort through, because not everybody can follow you into your blessings in 2026. And yes, collective, blessings are waiting. Okay, they might already start trickling in. You might start to see stuff happening. Stay in the energy of gratitude and a mindset of worthiness, and you're going to see it keep on happening. Think of all the work and all the stuff you've done, like, to get to where you are now. And every time you think of all the work and the time spent and money spent, and that should put you into the mindset of, yeah, I am worthy. In fact, I'm overdue some blessings. Okay? So that's the energy we want to be in. Where these blessings at? They're long overdue, but I'm trusting in the divine plan. I know it's time for me to expand. Why do I keep rhyming? I'm trusting in the divine plan. I know it's time for me to expand. I'm trusting in the divine plan. I know it's time for me to expand. Yo, somebody needs to repeat that as a mantra. But yeah, that's pretty much how it's gonna affect the collective. You're gonna be facing um a lot of different relationships, maybe issues that you swept under the rug, maybe surfacing around holiday time, and they need to be addressed. They need to be dealt with so that you could go into 2026 without baggage. And you can make new baggage in 2026. Anyway, guys, that's what I got for you about this moon. Not much I can say about this, except that it's going to be bringing in a lot of new experiences very quickly. And a lot of them are going to be shaking up different relationship dynamics, as well as I'm even seeing for a lot of you career and environment shifts, really big changes coming there, because some of you need bigger homes. Some of you are in job positions that cannot hold your level of talent anymore, and it's time to grow. It's time to elevate. It's time to be promoted. It's um, time to expand. All right, y'all. Stay tuned for the 5 tips to harness this energy and enjoy the rest of this new moon in Sagittarius session. Here are 5 tips to harness the energy of this new moon in Sagittarius. Number 1, set goals for the new year now. Start making plans that are based on wisdom and personal truth. Number 2, spiritual renewal is good now. Cleansings, detoxing, this is the time to do it, to prepare for hibernation so that when you come out, you are renewed and reborn. Number 3, pause. This is Archer energy. Reflect on what you accomplished, where you want to go. You pull back your bow and aim and then fire. So if you feel like things have slowed down or paused for a minute, that is the energy of Sag. That's the Archer. Before they're going to embark on an adventure, they pull back, they focus, they aim, they know where they want to go, and they go. So this is letting you know that after a pause, things are going to take off. All right. Really reflect now on where you want to go. Number 4, relationships should be real and authentic. At this time, if you have any relationships that you cherish that are in turmoil, this is the time for them to be resolved moving into the new year, because relationships that are toxic are going to be left behind. behind. Work on building and making time for the ones that count in your life right now, because these relationships will be solidified on your journey forward. And lastly, number 5, things are arriving soon. So embrace rest as much as social activity. Make time to hang out and have fun. Make time to rest, because the in between that is you having your energy called on to work on your highest purpose. And this energy is coming in so soon, in less than 2 weeks. So rest and get out as much as you can. Don't overindulge too much, but make sure you take time for you in preparation for the great things that are about to come. And those are your 5 tips to harness this energy of the new moon in Sagittarius on December 19th to the best of your ability. Hey guys, welcome to the channeled message for the collective. I'm going to just clear the energy really quick. This message is the collective energy of this moon phase's effect on all of us. So I pulled out my Moonology cards. I have a tarot deck I haven't pulled yet, but let me take a look at the cards. Okay. Wait, I think my hands are ashy. Hold on. Okay, now we're ready. All right, so let's take a look. That was my coffee mug getting knocked over, and don't worry, it was empty. Thank God. All right. Is anyone feeling frazzled in this full moon energy? I mean, new moon? Yikes. Look at that. I'm calling it a full moon. Maybe there's going to be a lot revealed at this time. All right. Well, we start off with the full moon. We have full moon in Leo. Go wild. We have last quarter moon in Gemini. Clear your mind. We have last quarter moon in Aries. Work through your feelings. And we have reveal what needs to be seen. Last quarter moon in Scorpio. So the first thing, at the bottom of the deck is attune to the divine. New moon in Pisces. So the first thing I'm getting for the collective is that it's time to free yourself. If you've been feeling restricted or held back in any way, this is not the energy for this time. Now is the time to go wild, to shine, to do all the things that you wanted to do, because it's divine time. Clear your mind. There may be things in your mind still that are holding you back. You might have outdated beliefs about yourself, your abilities, what you can achieve. Take this time now to clear your mind of those false beliefs. A lot of these beliefs are based off of feelings that have been damaged or wounded through various experiences. Hence, work through your feelings, because when you have Aries energy there could also be some anger. There could also be some resentments. It's time now to work through these feelings, because a lot of them sit in your head or create the thoughts that are in your mind. So you may have had experiences you haven't fully processed, and this new moon wants you to have a fresh start. So at this time, if you do have anything like that still in your energy, you're going to find yourself forced to face it and release it, or face it and make amends and reconcile. Reveal what needs to be seen. Last quarter moon in Scorpio. So there may have been things that you've been hiding. Maybe you've been not really shining, not really showing your true gifts or who you truly are, or your true power, your magic. And now it's time. Because when you reveal what needs to be seen, it's going to cause a huge transformation in your life. You might have felt like you were in a dark space for a while, like people weren't really recognizing you or seeing you, truly seeing you. And at this time, revealing your truths is going to be very important. And with at the bottom of the deck, new moon in Pisces, attuned to the divine. And underneath that is new moon in Taurus, know your worth. You're shifting out of an energy or a mindset where you ignored the guidance from the divine into one where you're going to find you are flowing and moving in sync with divine flow, divine will, divine time. And with Know Your Worth here, I do feel like that is what's shifting out of your mindset, is where once you didn't see yourself worthy of the things you desired, it's time to realize you've been worthy. You're probably overqualified, and that could be in career or relationships. Okay. We also have accept help, yin moon, which is a feminine energy for the moon. Exalted moon, self-regulation, and support with moon circles. A lot with help and support. I do feel that at this time it's a good time for collabs. Working with other people, working together is going to bring some huge results. Um, Also, where you might feel like you can't shift out of a certain mindset. Um, I do see assistance coming in to help you with that. So maybe you've been feeling like you what am I looking for? Maybe you've been feeling like your emotions are all over the place and you need some grounding. There's something with regulating your emotions and not allowing them to cause outward turbulence. All right. Even if your feelings are intense, it's like knowing how to breathe through a situation. So I see some of you getting help with grounding, maybe doing meditations, visualizing, calming your emotions, even doing work that helps to release them. If you see opportunities to do this, get go for them. If you have friends who come forward as confidants, they're being sent to you as support at this time as you're stepping into a new energy that's going to bring up a lot of feelings and emotions that you might have suppressed. So, to start fresh, to have a new moon energy come in, you have to elevate yourself up out of these emotions that could be toxic and holding you back. If you feel that way, please seek help. Please get professional help or seek friends, family that you know you can trust, or join a workshop or go to my playlist for meditations and things like that and get the help you need because at this time, a lot of emotions that have been suppressed are going to rise, especially prior to this new moon, so that when you're in this new moon energy on December 19th, you're ready for the new beginning. So the bottom of the deck for that oracle deck is Dark Moon, the past. At this time, you're going to be sorting through past feelings, past experiences, so that you could be on time for what's coming in. Yeah. Moon called meant to be. There's something that is meant to be for you that is synchronized. You're right in time on time. This is the time now. But there's a need to release the past, and it's going to require forgiveness. Full moon. So if you haven't started on that uh, during the last full moon, it's time to do it now. And it may require you taking a risk. Maybe you have to be vulnerable, shadow work. Yeah, change your tune. You're going to have to go within and realize that your energy is attracting in some of your experiences. And there may be a need for you to really look at the past for a second and acknowledge emotional damage where it was done, and also acknowledge where you've done a lot of healing. And then take a look at who you keep around you or the environment you're in and start to shift that into alignment with now, not the future, not the past fears, right now. Okay? Be present because at this time, your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. So there may be things or people that are brought into your life at this time because spirit is trying to see if you're really ready, if you're ready for such commitments, if you're ready for such deep connections to come in. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. So you can't see it right now. Maybe there's something that's confusing you right now. You can't see your way out of it. Maybe that energy of forgiveness. There's something coming soon. You can't see it coming. It's probably going to surprise you in a moment that feels dark and hopeless, where you're going to get a conclusion to something that you needed, either to close the door on or to renew and open that door. We have showed the real world, the real you, full moon in Aquarius, after just being told, reveal what needs to be seen. So, if there's any aspect of your truth or your authentic self that you have not been showing the world, it is time now. It's time. And then lastly, we have full moon in Sagittarius. Look at the bigger picture. So perhaps you're not making certain choices, you're not making certain moves because you can't see how it will affect you in the end. I think there's a lot of fear in the collective about making choices and moves because you can't see what's ahead. But Spirit is asking for trust at this time. All right. Bottom of the deck for this one is nothing is yet set in stone. Mutable moon. This means that things that might feel a certain way right now, maybe you feel like there's no way out, there's not going to be a change. Yeah, the energy is gaining momentum. So things are going to shift, things are going to change in situations that may have felt stagnant or like there was not going to be any shift in the energy. Okay. So don't worry. Don't stress if you're in a situation and you just feel like, I can't get out of it. They're letting you know, look at the bigger picture of things, why this is happening. Perhaps it's a lesson. Perhaps your commitment is being tested. Um, Perhaps you're not really standing in your authentic truth fully. It's a lot of full moons, full moon, full moon, full moon. So there is a lot that this energy is going to shine a light on for you to really face. And that's going to be parts of you you're not being truthful with, standing in your truth fully. Um, it's going to be where you're looking at things through tunnel vision or looking too far in the future or dwelling in the past. And it's going to expose where there may be fears of what's to come because you can't see what's ahead. Okay. Those are going to rise to the surface for the collective to work through. And we can work through it together with accept help and support. So I am going to be doing a free 5-day heart healing workshop soon. It's my usual 5-day rebirth challenge I do. But it might not be, I don't think it's coming up until January, late January, most likely. So stay posted for that. It might really help you, even though it's way after and we're already be in 2026. It could also offer you the assistance to fully step into the energy of the new. All right. So lastly, I'm going to pull some tarot for the collective just to see what we need to know as a collective, how this energy is going to affect us, or what we need to do or know. So we have Seven of Good Cheer. That's the Seven of Cups. A lot of options, a lot of choices before you at this time. Let me pull them all. We have the Eight of Good Cheer. That's the Eight of Cups. It was reversed. We have the Ace of Candles. It was also reversed. We have the Chariot. One more card. And we have the Three of Candles reversed. It's the Three of Wands. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Gifts, which is the Three of Pentacles. And there's a plane going. I think some of you in the collective are going to travel. This new moon's going to have you looking at where you want to go, where to travel to. That just came into my head when that plane went over my house. But you're going to have a lot of choices in front of you, collective opportunities for love as well as for passion, career, and stuff. However, it's going to require you to let go of something. With the Eight of Good Cheer reverse, it's letting me know that you're going to have to walk away from something you're going to feel reluctant about letting go. Now, it could be a long time career, it could be a family position, it could be a relationship. It's just something that felt like a great opportunity, something that felt you felt very passionate about, it's almost like with this Ace of Candles, that flame has gone out, but you're still reluctant to walk away. Something's coming in very quickly, guys. It could be an opportunity for work. It could be a relationship. Whatever it is something you were waiting for at one point, but gave up on. You felt like it's never going to show up. It's just not going to come. Uh, it's coming in very quickly, okay? And you're not going to expect it. It's going to give you clarity to whatever choices you have before you. Like, what do you want to do? And it will help you to finally really walk away from something that has burnt out. At the bottom of the deck with the Three of Pentacles, wow, right under that is Center Clause. That's the Hierophant. And then we have Mistletoe for the lovers. Wow. Okay. There's some kind of spiritual union that's going to show up for you guys. Yeah, this is collectively. For some of you, it could end up being a marriage to someone. For others of you, it could be the perfect collaborative work. And then for some of you, it could be recognition for what you do amazingly. Whatever it is, it's going to come in at this time. And just know it's a spiritual connection with the lovers here. It is something that the divine has orchestrated. So there's something special with this, whatever it is. It could be a new relationship where someone finally recognizes you and wants to collaborate, wants to come together with you. It could be a work situation where somebody recognizes your talents and you come together to do some spiritual work in the world that maybe helps people find love, or there's so many different possibilities, but there's some kind of union that's going to come in during this new moon. It's going to be fresh and new, but you have to be finished with something that has already died out for this to come in. Whatever it is, it's going to feel like a dream come true. So stay open to it, all right? Maybe in the past you've had people show up, or things show up in your life and it felt like, oh my God, this is it. This is it. And it wasn't, because this was reversed. But it's your time now. Yeah, it's your time. You worked very hard, collective, with this 10 of Pentacles and Queen of Gifts. 10 of Gifts, Queen of Gifts. You're about to hit the jackpot in some way financially, creating generational wealth through a relationship or a career. And you worked very hard at it, very, very hard. Might not have gotten any rewards for whatever you put your energy towards. Something you've done for a long time. Could be a relationship you worked on for a long time, or a career. Yeah, it's finally going to be given back. 6 of Gifts. So something's coming in to bless you. And it does feel like financial stability and joy is coming with it, and comfort. But you have to be finished with something that is no longer calling you. Something is like the candle has burnt out, is what I'm hearing. There's no fire there anymore. When you let that old energy go, the new can come in. Also, for some of you, no more coping mechanisms that are toxic, all right? No drinking, smoking. You might have to cut that down. Sorry, I know it's the holiday season, but yeah, brace yourself. Pace yourself. Ooh, I said brace yourself. Some of you might be already overindulging. Brace yourself for the consequences. But for those of you who are not yet, pace yourself. Maybe take a break now and say, okay, I'm going to indulge on the new year, or something like that. But yeah, that's what I'm getting for you guys as a collective. I'm going to move into the guided visualization now. And I'll see you there. Bye. Welcome to the guided visualization portion of this session. This guided visualization is called Daydreaming Your Come Up. And the hand mudra we're going to be using is one for support. So you can feel the support of your ancestors, your ascended masters, archangels, animal spirits, star ancestry, God. Whatever team is supporting you at this time, you can feel their love and light. Put your right hand on the center of your chest where your heart chakra is located, and put the left hand over it. Okay? Visualize green light shining in that area, glowing, shining, just cleansing the area. It could feel like warmth, or you could visualize it as a stream of green light coming in. That is the color of the heart chakra. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Be present in your body. Take another deep breath in and exhale. Feel all your feels. How do you feel at your core? Take another deep breath in and exhale. Take another deep breath in filling up with light and love of your support team, and exhale. Letting go of any fear, any worry. Everything is going to be okay. Now continue to breathe in and out naturally, but deep breaths in and out, finding your own rhythm in sync with the heartbeat of the universe. Allow yourself to breathe deeply, connecting to the earth. And feeling the safety, security, protection, and support of your spirit team. You are safe. Create your sacred space in your mind. Allow yourself to travel astrally. Where is your sacred space? Is it on this planet? Is it in this universe? Find it in your mind's eye. Where are you happiest? Where would you feel joy? Where would you feel comfort? What feels like home to your spirit? And I want you to see yourself there or feel yourself there now. See yourself experiencing the joy that perhaps outdated thinking caused you to believe was not possible, but it is. See yourself enjoying life in a way that you probably consciously thought was not possible, but your subconscious knows your magic in the flesh. And what you want, you can manifest. Your magic in the flesh. And all you're visualizing now, you can manifest. You are so powerful. If you could only feel the energy you radiate, others feel it. And it's time for your come up. It's time for you to see your worth. It's time for you to not just see it, but to receive the blessings that come from walking in the light and consistently working on yourself. You are a part of a team of earth angels. See yourself in your mind's eye or feel this angelic energy you walk with. And if you don't feel that, feel the light, because you are a light worker then. Perhaps you are simply here to share your light as a human. You've been given special gifts, special talents that you are meant to use in service to uplifting humanity. Breathe into that responsibility and breathe into it until it feels light and easy. Visualize yourself serving humanity through your gifts, through your talents. That could be anywhere from mentoring through your wisdom gained from experiences, encouraging, elevating others with words, with deeds, or it could be a calling to professionally get into alignment with a service that exalts your talents and puts them out there for the masses that are looking for you now and need you. Breathe. Because as you step into alignment with this calling, as you visualize it, you are creating it. So breathe, breathe, knowing you are co-creating every second, every minute with the Most High. So though you may not have full control over what comes into your life, you do have full control over what stays. And the only things that can stay in your energy are things that match it. So if you're experiencing what you don't want to experience at this time, breathe into a visualization of what you want to experience. Because in focusing on what you want, you are shifting your energy into alignment with it. So allow yourself to dream big right now. Dream big. No, bigger. Visualize yourself not at the bare minimum of what you want, but at the highest level of your dreams manifest. Breathe and open up to allowing prosperity in, abundance, love, light, happiness, flow. These should be the words you repeat in your mind, whichever one stands out the most for you is the one you need to constantly repeat to yourself. Is it flow? Is it love? Is it light? Breathe deeply as you shift your energy into alignment with what you want, and see yourself easily receiving it or easily living it. And everything you are visualizing is going to manifest if you sincerely feel love, light, joy, safety. While you see these visions, the feeling of comfort in them is you getting more energetically into alignment with this vision. It's your mind accepting this as truth. It's your heart finally opening up to the fact that it can receive unconditional love that it also gives. It's your entire nervous system relaxing in the knowing that you are a co creator. You have power. You are magic in the flesh. Breathe. Because every breath gives life to your vision. See yourself getting the recognition, the love, the accolades, the rewards and awards you deserve. And know in your heart you are worthy. Now, as you return to the space that you're in now, let's take 4 deep grounding breaths. Take a deep breath in. Holding on to that light and love you feel from your guides, and exhale. Releasing any fears. You're safe. Take another deep breath in. And exhale. Letting go of any worries, any fears, any resentments, any guilt, any regrets, any shame. Take another deep breath in. Filling up your entire aura with light. And exhale. Releasing that which no longer serves a purpose in your vibration. Take one more deep breath in. Relaxing as you exhale. Feel yourself relaxing from the top of your head all the way down your spine, down your legs, down to your feet. Slowly open your eyes. Rub the tops of your thighs, stretch out your legs, move your ankles around, stretch out your arms. You probably heard my ankles crack when I just moved them. Stretch out your arms, wrap them around yourselves, and give yourself some love. You deserve it. And I'll be back with the pick-a-pow. Hey guys, welcome to the pick-a-pow portion of this session. My stomach has been acting up, growling and shit, so I've been eating cucumbers to get it to shut up. No, I did not eat yet today, but I will. All right, guys, let's get into this. You have 3 pows to choose from. You're choosing by the object. Pow number 1 is represented by this Labradorite moon and sun face. Pow 2 is represented by this fluorite. No, this is not fluorite. This might have been Labradorite as well. Well, crescent moon. And third pow number 3 is this moon goddess symbol. So take a good look at the pows, pause if you have to, and I'll be right back with pow number 1. 1, welcome to your session. You were drawn to this Labradorite moon and sun carving.
There's something about a transition you're going through. Like it's going to feel like you're going from night to day or from the dark into the sun. There's just a big transformation happening in your life at this time with this new moon energy, my power ones. For you to pick power one is significant because you are at the brink of a new beginning. If it doesn't already feel like you've stepped into it, it's coming rapidly. Um, for others of you, this could also have something to do with a relationship where you two feel like you're opposites or on two different ends of the earth or from two totally different cultures or beliefs or whatever. Um, Coming together and finding oneness in those differences. So let's get into the questions. What are three new doors opening now in your life? 2 and 3. So you have Kalima, divine severance. Wow. Didn't I say huge transformation? You're going to be cutting cords to dramas, fears, and limitations. So the first new door opening for you is anything that connects to your fears, that limits you, that is toxic in your life. You're getting spiritual assistance with severing ties with anyone and anything in any place that is not serving you in your highest purpose. I do feel with this divine severance coming through, you have a very high mission that many people can't journey with you on. So you might find this new moon is a little emotional for you as you're realizing who's going to be journeying with you into this new energy in 2026 and who you have to leave behind. But this is a new door in your life because I feel like for a while, my pal ones, you've carried a lot of people who were not worthy of your energy and your light. And now the divine is stepping in to clear them out. Because the next part of your mission, they cannot come. You have Gaia coming through with resilient spirit, earth connection, stay rooted in trust and faith. You're going to find that it's easy to trust at this time. This is a door that's opening for you. Your resilient spirit has been noticed by your spirit guide team that they've put you through a lot and now they're giving you the rainbow, which lets you know the storms are over. They are cleansing you of past pains and wounds. This door that's opening is earth healing. So ground yourself in the energy of Mama Earth by going outside barefoot, hugging trees, putting your hands in the grass, gardening, um, meditating on the root chakra. I'm sorry, why did I say it like that? The root chakra or the earth star chakra. And the door that's opening for you is your trust and faith are going to open doors more. You're going to see your trust and your faith pay off. So things that you had faith in, things that you were resilient and kept going after, even though it was a lot of storms and obstacles in the way, you're going to see those doors open now in response to your resilience. And you have Rama and Sita, holy union. Didn't I say this has something with a couple or relationship? Soulmate connection, romantic opportunity. So another door opening for you. The third door is the doorway to finding your divine mate, your soulmate, the holy union that you probably have been felt like you've been searching for your whole life. That is going to come in under this new moon. Wow, my ones. Okay, so what will bring you adventure and maybe some fear? We have the Five of Wands, the Hierophant, the Three of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, stomach be still, and the Nine of Swords. Okay, so there is a lot of fear around this adventure, and they're showing adventure here. Okay, what will bring you adventure is following your spiritual calling. You're called to do something where there's going to be a lot of people you help or serve in doing it. It's like a spiritual calling, something you just feel called to do. But there could be a lot of competitive energy in this field, or whatever you're stepping into maybe as a spiritual guru, a healer of some kind, a mentor, a life or spiritual coach. There's something about competitive energy around that. And something about it having taken a long time to come in. Maybe you've been doing a certain line of work or following a spiritual calling for a very long time, and now you're at the threshold to get to the next level. You're waiting for it to come in, and you finally see your ship. It's coming in. So you can see now that this is your calling, that this is what you're supposed to be doing. Seven of Pentacles means it's growing. You're starting to see some proof, some confirmation that you're on the right path. But Nine of Swords and the Five of Wands here, lets me know of a lot of fear and anxiety around competition and people being petty, possibly haterade, jealousy. Um, so the fears around this is the fear of causing friction, shaking things up, getting hate directed towards you or jealousy. Um, but they're saying there's a spiritual calling you have. It could be towards a relationship, or it could be towards a line of work, or moving somewhere. I'm hearing moving for a lot of you. And now it's starting to show you the way. The path is becoming clear. You worked really hard. It might have took a long time to see any kind of results, but you're starting to see them. You have to get out of your head. There's something with your mind right now, my power ones, that is limiting you in what you can achieve. You have to believe it to achieve it. Okay? So you have to work on mindset shifting at this time in order to release the fears around actually attaining what it is you're working so hard for. All right. How will you be reborn in 2026? What's your new 2026 archetype? So, how will you be reborn? Separation, division, and integration. Damn, the way you begin with this Kalima. You're going to be reborn by being separated from the lower vibrational masses of people, and elevated to a higher position and reunited or united with those who have also separated from lower vibrational frequencies and are able to meet you where you are. You also have Mary Magdalene as how you'll be reborn, divine, loyal goddess. Wow. You're going to be in your goddess or God energy. And you're going to be getting a lot of blessings. I'm here because of maintaining your focus on the guidance being given to you from above. Now, I'm going to read this one. I'd never pulled this card before, so I want to see what else they say about it. Okay. Now is the time for you to take responsibility for the people, places, and things in your life in order to make a change. Mary Magdalene is here to teach you that you must fill yourself up first before you can give. Be discerning about who you give your devotion to. So that's going to be your new energy. You're going to be very discerning. The Mary Magdalene Oracle card is about ending any rift, strife, or discord you've been experiencing with others. She is reminding you that loyalty should only be given to those you trust. So I do feel like you're going to be making peace, or your new energy is going to be very discerning. You're going to be very selective about who you forgive and let back in, and who you forgive and just let go. Um, yeah, your energy is going to be very much about preserving your energy, your inner peace, your inner sanctuary. Let me take one more cucumber before I pull next one. Okay. So what's your 2026 new archetype? You have the saboteur. Highlights your fear of self-empowerment and the changes it would bring to your life. And the shadow is it induces self-destructive behavior or the desire to undermine others. So your new archetype, and I'm going to read the light because I feel like you're going to be in the light energy. Your new archetype is going to be one that looks at where there are fears of actually stepping into this position of power and allows you to see how it can actually uplift your life rather than being afraid of the changes that it could bring in. So you're going to be leaving behind your self-saboteur energies and allowing yourself to be open to new and changes without blocking these blessings out of fear. And you have the mystic. This must be my pal. So you're going into 2026 in the mystic's energy. Your light attribute is you revel in intimate union with the divine. You're very connected to source. Listen to your intuition, pal ones. Shadow attribute, delusional report with the divine. Well, you make up things that you're like, oh, the divine told me to go drink that bottle of liquor. You know, that type of crap. That's not going to be you. You're going into 2026 with a blessed connection, a very tight bond with source. Okay. So, last question. How should you use this time or moon phase to soar? And you have a Mother Mary card as your final advice. But let's see. How should you use this time or moon phase to soar? Five of Wands again? What the hell is that about? The Knight of Wands. Four of Wands. And the Six of Pentacles. Well, how can you use this moon phase to soar? I'm first seeing working on any conflicts you have. With the Five of Wands here, there's a conflict, a specific one, with it coming out twice that seems to be causing you some stress, some worry. Maybe it's with a Knight of Wands, someone who has a passionate energy, but they can be passionate and then cold, and then passionate and then cold. Um, Somebody who is in and out of your life a lot or in and out of your energy. There may be a conflict that you need to resolve there that would be good to do under the energy of new beginnings. Could give you a new beginning. For some of you, this could result in marriage um, and financial upgrade. Others of you, I'm seeing how you should use this time is to really hone in on what it is you want to do and how you can rise above competitive energies, how you can elevate your energy above jealousy and things like that. I think being more consistent and grounded in something at this time, like maybe really finding what it is you want to do and build on, um, and accepting help and assistance, also seeking it, grants, awards, people that are supportive. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you to do at this time. A lot of you should focus on building a stable home. And some of you need to focus on um, getting back, you know, what you're worth because you give a lot of yourself, I'm hearing, and you don't always have it reciprocated. And that is going to shift. So, your last thing of advice comes from Mother Mary, Our Lady of Promise. As you labor toward a peaceful resolution, didn't I say something has to be resolved? And become willing and capable of stepping into the freedom of a new cycle of your destiny, her light is there, sorry. Her promise is urging you onward. No matter what is happening for you right now, the deep truth of what is unfolding is her promise of new life. Everything else is just a symptom of that. Have faith, trust her, and believe. So if you're stressing out because things are getting shaken up, people are getting cut off that need to go, they're saying, Mother Mary's coming through to say, relax, keep moving forward. No matter what is happening, it's all occurring so that you can step into this new life. So just trust and have faith. And that's what I have for you, my pal ones. I hope this resonated. I hope this entire session resonated and helped you out. If it did, give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel and want to join this light tribe, subscribe. We are a wonderful bunch of light workers here in this safe, sacred space. Read my description, tells you about all the other ways you can connect with me and book personal readings, as well as join my workshops. And lastly, leave me a comment. I answer all of them. I want to start dialoguing with you guys. I want you guys to start talking. Maybe you can find that person that's supposed to help you, or you can find that soulmate in the comment section. You never know. Got to put yourself out there. Anyway, I'm sending you so much light and love on your journey. Peace, blessings, and may all the great things come to you that come from being a part of this family of light. Until next time, pal ones. Bye. 2. Welcome to your session. This was initially the pal I was drawn to, but after reading pal 1, I don't know. I feel like that was reading me filth. Anyway, you were drawn to, I think this is a blue agate crescent moon. If not, it's a labradorite. Those are probably the only 2 crystals I was buying at this time. But with the crescent moon, I feel like this new moon is going to be very, very significant for this group for new beginnings. Anything that you want to see take off in 2026, you need to do it now. You need to start now. Okay, this is your month, I'm hearing, to make it happen. All right. And on the day of the new moon, on December 19th, you might find a lot of new beginnings occurring right then. Okay. All right. So let's go. What are the 3 new doors opening now? What are 3 of them that are opening in your life now, my Powtoos? You have green Tara with healing light, wellness unfolding. Know that healing is a journey. So a door that's opening for you right now is good health. You are going to find that you are going to have many opportunities to improve your health at this time. And for those of you that are healers, you may also find your gifts of healing being more received and also becoming stronger. Okay. But also know that you never stop learning, you never stop healing. Okay. There's always more you can learn. There's always uh, some aspect of healing from an experience that can arise. You also have the Lemurians. This is a starseed pal. Clairvoyance activated, psychic awareness, sensitivity, trust your intuition. So you're going to find that a door opening for you now is your intuitive knowing. If you've been interested in increasing that in any way, think about signing up for my intuitive guide certification course. It is so thorough. But my pal twos, your clairvoyance is activated. Okay, it's being activated, so you can trust the feelings and the signals and the signs that you receive. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting a lot with this card. This door is opening for you wide open. It feels like it's open already. You may already get intuitive hits. Don't ignore them. Get yourself a deck of cards, even, and start learning. Or just sit and meditate and start channeling and writing down the messages you receive. And you're Paul the Venetian, gifted one, revealing hidden talents, opportunities to shine. So, my pal twos, you may have some gifts that you feel like you put out there, but Source feels like they haven't really gotten their full stage to shine. Maybe some of you are performers. I don't know why I felt moved to say stage, but you're very gifted. This pal here, you have creative talents and gifts that are meant to be shared. And the third door that's opening for you are you're going to find opportunities coming your way for these gifts to be put on forefront, on Front Street. You won't be able to hide them anymore. Okay. So if you were or you felt like you were being overlooked, the door that's opening for you is you will not be anymore. Okay. Opportunities are coming in abundance. All right. So what will bring you adventure and maybe fear at this time? We have the Eight of Pentacles, the Sun, the Six of Pentacles. It was reversed. I'll take a note. Strength card. And the King of Swords was also reversed. I'll take note of that. All right, what will bring you adventure, but you may also be afraid, has something to do with your career. With the Eight of Pentacles here, you have to know that you are one of the top at what you do. Whatever it is you consider your master skill, you have mastered it. You are at a level where you deserve recognition. You worked very hard and you're very, very good at what you do. And there are many people who know this, who see you as this great master, even if you don't see it. With the sun here, I feel like something with your career is going to bring you a lot of joy and happiness. And it feels like it's a career or job or work, could even be just being a housewife or a house stay-at-home husband, whatever. Whatever it is, it brings you a lot of happiness, but it hasn't always reciprocated back what you put in, meaning you might not get financially compensated, maybe undervalued with compensation. It's not a fair give and take or balance. And I think that's going to shift. But that is your fear with this career. It's like it brings you so much joy, but you feel like it's not going to compensate you in the same way. And here we have strength. So it does take a lot of courage and strength for you to keep going, keep doing whatever this is you feel called to do. But it brings you so much joy. However, with this King of Swords here, it must have a lot to do with communicating and speaking up and being emotionally vulnerable. And there's a fear you have of being vulnerable, of exposing your heart, of being too seen. And whatever it is you do, you're about to be seen. So the adventure you're going to be going on is one your career is going to take you on, but it's going to require you to have courage. It's going to require you to speak up about your value and what you require, and it's going to require you to be emotionally vulnerable. Okay, and that may cause you some fear, but it will also bring you adventure. Okay, so my Powtooth, how will you be reborn? What's your new 2026 archetype? So you will be reborn. Ooh, sublimation, spiritual magic. Oh my God. You're really, I feel like being initiated into some mystic secrets. Um, I'm going to read that card for you guys. All right. And you have Adama, Mother Earth. Pal2 had Gaia come through. This is a very earthy crew we got here. Very grounded and connected to the energy of this planet. Really, really sent here as light workers to really help the planet heal. And I feel like next year you're going to emerge as this like mothering energy. Maybe you've been like an auntie level. You're going to move into mama, mother, powerful, wise elder. Even if you're not at that age, your level of wisdom is going to put you there. Um, I'm hearing the world is yours, pal two. That's how you're going to feel. That's how you will be reborn, feeling like this earth, this planet is yours to do and grow whatever you want, and know that you're being covered and carried and safe and guided. I see a lot of growth, a lot of prosperity when I think of earth, abundance coming in. Okay. You're going to be reborn in an energy of abundance where you just feel like things are just going to keep growing. So let me take a look at sublimation for you. Okay. All right. Spirit, soul, vibration, and frequency are invisible superpowers we all possess. When you are in alignment with these spiritual forces, when you're in alignment, these spiritual forces magnetize, draw, and manifest your experience on this physical plane. When the sublimation oracle card appears, you are activating your light body. The belief is that you have a spiritual field surrounding your physical form, acting as a light vessel. The Egyptians called this the Merkaba, which is Hebrew for chariot. That's nuts. I've been drawn to the Merkaba. I didn't know that it meant chariot. When you are aligned and living your soul's purpose, your light body will vibrate higher, drawing in support, abundance, joy, and elation. You can navigate your reality with no resistance, suffering, or fear. This is true spiritual empowerment. You are tapping into the ethereal power of your being. This essence is attracting a bright new reality. So you are literally going into next year in your light body, more connected to spirit, but still grounded. Wow. Who are you, pal, to? You are something. I'm hearing my song. You're magic in the flesh. What you want, you manifest. You just have to know it. Just have to know it. All right, what's your archetypes? Your 2026 archetype. You have the athlete, dedication to transcending physical limits, including handicaps, development of personal willpower, and strength of spirit. So you are going into next year feeling strong, pushing through things that once limited you. Having the willpower and the strength of spirit to make it through, to continue to go after what it is you're called to. It's almost going to look to people like, how did you jump over those hurdles? Like an athlete. Some of you are actually really physically strong. Yeah. And maybe you see some of your physique as a limit. Maybe you think you're too skinny or too big to do something. But this card is letting me know that no matter what, you're entering 2026 feeling like can't nothing hold you back. Nothing. Nothing is a weakness. You also have gossip. Awakens consideration for the feelings of others, honoring trust. I feel like what you say is going to be very important and that you're not going to be holding it back. I don't think you're going to be one that passes around private or secret information, betraying people's confidences. I see you more as someone who shares opinions because you want to uplift someone, but doing it in a way where you consider their feelings. Um, and anything anyone tells you, you're gonna honor. They're gonna, you're gonna honor their trust. I feel like some of you may be coaches, guides, teachers, mentors, people that people will trust with their deepest, darkest secrets. And you're gonna be entering 2026 as someone who's very trustworthy. And I think that means a lot in regards to your career. People can trust that what you say you're going to manifest, you're going to do it, or, you're going to be real. That's your MO in 2026. Pile number 2 is real. Okay. How would you use this time or moon phase? How should you use it to soar? So you get advice from Mother Mary last. And let's see how you should use this time to soar. We have the devil, the emperor, the knight of cups, and the king of swords. King of swords twice. Wow, right on top of the other king of swords. So it's something very, very important about your communication and how you speak and what you say. I keep hitting my camera stand. Gosh. Um, maybe there's something in your way that every now and then it causes a disturbance for some of you. And you should use this time now to notice the things that disturb or bother you or distract you so that you can release them. There's something here that you feel stuck or trapped in, like obsessing over, or someone that's obsessing over you. Could be an emperor energy, could be a masculine who's a father figure or a boss. Maybe they're really, really thinking about you a lot. They want to come towards you. Maybe you're thinking about them a lot, or you're really, really wanting badly this position, this boss position, this leadership position to the point where it's like you feel stuck, like you can't stop thinking about it. With the Knight of Cups and then the King of Swords, there's some kind of communication that's going to come towards you. Um, it's going to be filled with a lot of love, but honesty and truth. For some of you, this is someone coming towards you that is obsessing over you. And this time, this new moon, you should use it to get to an honest truth, to express your feelings and come clear so that you can get out of this energy that this issue has been causing you to feel trapped in mentally. For others of you, um, this is a position of power as a leader that you want very badly. And maybe some people see you as a leader and they think about you a lot, like, or want to be like you. I see a lot of love coming your way, people professing their love, people showing their love to you, coming in quickly with the night here, people starting to work to help you in whatever it is you want to do. Um, but it is going to require you to stand your ground when it comes to your truths, the things you believe. So it is going to require you to stand authentically and use your wisdom, all right, to cut through what's real love and what's BS. But this new moon energy at this time is saying that love is coming in that's going to push you into a position of leadership or power, or bring in somebody who wants to be your partner. And whatever this is, truth and love are what can free this energy of feeling stuck in something that is in your mind and you can't free yourself from the thought about it. Communication and love, or love coming in the form of truth. That is what you need to use this time, or this is what's going to happen during this time. I'm not sure. Let's get you your advice, my pal twos. Your complex group. And your advice is from Our Lady of Starting Over. So maybe you're starting over with somebody, and that's what's going to happen during this new moon, or starting over in a job or position. Shut up, Amina, and read. Our Lady is here to help you put the past, especially a painful past, to rest. Her heart is larger than any suffering or confusion. You can trust in her love to successfully guide you through this transition as she encourages you to step onto a new path. You are entitled to learn and then be entirely free from all that has been open, or from all that has been. Open your heart to a fresh start. Didn't I say this with this new moon? It felt like you guys were literally getting a new beginning, like it's going to start on the 19th. This is your confirmation that whatever from your past has been giving you pain, or maybe you feel stuck in it, maybe it's something with an emperor, whatever it is, you can trust that you're going to be guided through this transition without getting stuck in any toxic energy. All right, you're being encouraged to step onto a new path and leave this in the past. Now, I don't know if this person's going to come to you renewed, or if this is someone new that's going to come in, or this opportunity that's better that's going to come in. But whatever the case may be, you learned your lessons from your past experiences, I'm hearing, and you're free from them. So just know that as long as your mind is focused on being free and fresh new starts, that's what you're going to call in. As long as your mind is stuck in this past, this pain, your heart is going to be blocked from this coming in. Let go of the pain. And if you need assistance doing so, I'm here. This is what I got for you, my Pow 2 light workers. I hope this entire session resonated for you. If it did, give me a thumbs up. If you're new here, remember to subscribe and join the Light Tribe. And always read my description. It tells you about all the other ways you can link up with me, what workshops I got going on, and how to book a personal session. Lastly, please comment. I want to get to know you guys. I want you guys to know me. I want to chat. I want you guys to chat. You might find that support system in this uh, family of light. And on that note, I'm sending you so much love and light on your journey. Peace, blessings, and all the goodies that come from being a part of this family of light. And I'll be back with Pal 3. Bye. Pal 3, welcome to your session. You were drawn to this symbol of moon goddess Lilith, or Lily as we call her in this channel. I do feel like you're getting some guidance at this time. Gentle guidance. I feel like by the next full moon, is when you're going to see the shift. I think right now, you're meant to go within. You're meant to really search for your answers within. Meditation and prayer are going to be powerful for you at this time. But I'm hearing be still, go within, and by the next full moon in January, I think it's a super moon, in fact, you're going to see all of the changes that you started to make now manifesting. I'm going to lay her down. Okay. So, what are 3 new doors opening now in the lives of my pal threes? Commander Ashtar, leadership activation. Time to evolve, trust in your ability to guide others. My pal threes, you are having a door open for you where you are going to be in a position of leadership, maybe a teacher, a mentor, a guide. But there is a need for you to trust in your abilities. Maybe you've doubted yourself in the past and you've ignored open doors, or you felt like doors just won't open to you. And now they will be. A door is opening for you where you're going to be in a leadership position. So it's time to evolve. It's time to change from student or follower to leader and teacher. And that door is going to open for you. So you're going to see opportunities coming in for you to step into that role. You also have Horus coming through. Wow. Manifestation vortex. Belief makes manifest. Thoughts attract and create. Whew. A manifestation vortex is being open for you at this time, my pal threes. That means what you think about is what you're going to manifest. So really watch your thoughts. Okay, pal three? I'm telling you, whatever you believe can happen, can. Whatever you believe cannot, will not. So really watch your thoughts at this time, because this door is wide open for you right now. I'm just feeling wide open. And you also have Bridget, inner fire. Let your passion lead you to your purpose. And I do feel like a door has opened that's going to literally show you what your higher purpose is. If you've been feeling confused, if you're not sure, a door is going to open for you at this time that is going to show you. You're going to be like, oh my God, I'm so passionate about this. I'm so excited about this. I feel so driven to do this. That's going to be your higher purpose being shown to you. And it's going to light that inner fire. You're just going to feel lit up. All right. So that door is opening. If you haven't been sure of your calling, oh, you will know it soon enough before the new year. So let's see what will bring you adventure under this new moon energy, as well as possibly fear. So you have the 9 of Cups, the Page of Swords. This was reversed. I will take note. The Devil, also reversed. I will take note mentally. The 4 of Wands, also reversed. But I will take note of that. And lastly, the 6 of Wands. There's some kind of fear about succeeding and actually getting your wish fulfillment. Yeah. There's a fear around, see, the adventure that's going to be presented to you is one that can lead you to what you all you dream for, what you wish for, which seems to be financial stability and a family, a marriage, a partnership, a unit that you can feel secure in, and a happy home. And honesty, I'm hearing. However, all of this will lead you to success, but there are some doubts in your mind that you can attain a happy family life, a stability, and it's like this was reversed. So it lets me know you're freeing yourself from this, but for a minute, your mind was really obsessing over the fact that you believed you could not have this. You cannot attain stability, happy home, happy family, marriage, and all of that. Um, there's always a fear of dishonesty and you lacking trust. But they're showing that that's the adventure you're headed on that you're afraid of. It's literally succeeding in getting your wish fulfillment. That's can cause fears. So what you need to do is be honest with yourself about whatever these fears are. That'll help you free yourself from them more. Okay? But you're going to succeed in this stability, this happy family home life you're looking for. Some of you may even be successfully moving somewhere where you're going to thrive. You just have to free your mind. You're in the manifestation vortex, so you really have to free your mind. All right, so how will you be reborn? What's your new 2026 archetype, my pal threes? So, how will you be reborn? You have Black Moon Lilith in Scorpio, sexual alchemy. I really feel like you're going to be embracing your sensuality and your sexiness in 2026. People may be finding you very, very attractive and alluring. And don't let them put that on you. It's your energy, and they're just attracted to it like a moth. And with Scorpio energy in it, it's transformative sexual energy. Like it almost feels like you're going to be someone who can kind of heal and rebirth through sex. So my power threes, be very careful who you sleep with, okay? Especially without protection. But you're going to find that combining your sexual energy with, your passions and stuff can actually attract in more. So it's not like being a flirt. It's just being comfortable in your sexuality is what I'm hearing, and in your sexiness. That is going to be who you are. You also have Lilith coming through literally for you. Dark Divine Mother of Creation. My God, I'm going to read y'all this card from the book. But you're stepping into 2026 in a real, regal, powerful energy. It may feel very mysterious to others. It may scare other people. Your honesty. Some of you may have social media podcasts or platforms where you're going to be really seen, and what you say is going to be very important. Um, how you freed yourself from bad experiences, addictions, things like that. I hear some of you sharing that, and it actually elevating you and others. Yeah, I'm gonna read that. Let's go into the book for you, but that's what I'm picking up right off jump. This is a Dark Divine Archetype card. So when Lilith shows up in a reading, it's time to unleash who you truly are. Did not say comfortable in your authentic sexual energy? Where have you allowed others to demonize, suppress, and control you? And I said, don't let anybody make you feel like that's a bad thing. It's not. Stand in your power like the Dark Mother of Creation once did. Lily was rebellious and untamed like a wild tree. Wow, this oracle card invokes her wild and rebellious nature. She, like other empowered women in biblical texts, were painted as a vengeance-seeking demon to instill fear and submission in women. So you're being told that in 2026 you're gonna be free of any of that. You're gonna be 100% stepping out as you, even if it seems like it's rebellious and it goes against the status quo. Okay, what's your 2026 archetypes? We have mediator. Gift for negotiating fairness and strategy in personal and professional life, respect for both sides of an argument. You might find yourself in this position in 2026 or called on. Some of you are meant to be relationship counselors, I'm hearing. Some of you are meant to offer people help in manifesting um, their value, what they receive, making it equivalent to what they put in. Um, you may even find yourself in a position as a lawyer. But next year, you're not going to allow anyone to take advantage of you. Your new energy is going to be for fairness and balance and seeking justice where things weren't balanced and are not fair. And you have hero or heroine that still is in the same energy. And it says passion for a journey of personal empowerment. So you're going to be like on continuing your spiritual journey next year, but it's going to be one that's going to be focused on your personal growth and empowerment and really stepping fully into the energy of, I hear my sister saying, I don't care. That's the vibe you need to have. Not, I don't care about those and things and places I love, but I don't care about the opinions of those whose vibration is beneath mine. You have a higher calling, a higher mission. And by you following your journey, you're going to inspire others to do the same thing. Wow. So, how should you use this time, this new moon phase, in order to soar? And you will get advice at the end from Mother Mary. But let's see how you should use this time. We have the Queen of Wands. Look at her spending that time on herself. Eight of Wands. The Ten of Swords, it was reversed. I will take a note. And the Ace of Cups. Wow. Okay. You should spend this time right now focusing on empowering yourself, uplifting your self esteem, knowing you are magic, getting in connection with your ability to manifest. The Queen of Wands is a master manifester, almost seen as like a magician. One of those people who, can quit a job and like the next day have a new one. She's just able to manifests, and it's because she believes and trusts in her ability. She knows how great she is, and this is any gender. The Queen of Wands is very attractive, very physically attractive, but also very warm and kind. And sometimes she has to take time to work on and heal herself because she attracts in so much passion towards her, so much sexual energy. With the Eight of Wands here, that has to do with quick movement, fast movement. And with the Ten of Swords coming through here reverse, I know you've been through some shit, pal three. Some shit that made you feel like you couldn't get back up. Some shit that feels like it was betrayal. Like you didn't expect it to, where it came from, you didn't expect it. With the reverse, you're getting back up from that. So spend this time now healing from past betrayals, because I feel like you moved past them. Your healing was swift. You really did it. If not in a few days, in less than 2 months, um, you found yourself able to get back up. But there's still some lingering energy around this pain. An issue with trust now has arisen that they want you to spend time now working through, because there's a new love coming your way, and it's coming in quick with the Eight of Wands. Somebody's going to message you, call you. They're coming in very fast. It could even be someone who you don't trust, someone who is a part of a betrayal towards you. But they are coming in with something new. So, whoever it is, someone's coming in with something new for you during this new moon. It's going to be something that just overfills you with love. However, you have to make sure you've fully healed from past betrayals. Otherwise, you will not trust this when it comes in. Um, yeah. And you'll end up blocking it. Okay. And lastly, your advice. Our Lady of Charity. I call upon my strongest children to aid those in need. I will empower your purpose and act through you. My powers are vast enough to keep you safe and protected no matter where you may be. Fear not and maintain your focus on me. Trust in your heart's journey and complete fulfillment. I am guiding you, my beloved, that peace and wisdom may flourish upon this earth. Whatever you're meant to do in this lifetime, my Power Threes, you are protected, you're safe, and you're being guided. So you don't need to have fear. In the choices you make, they're being guided. Okay. And they will take you through whatever lessons or blessings are meant to come in at this time. But know that the end game is some new love coming in for you. You being able to manifest all that you want, you stepping into a leadership position, and answering your calling, whatever is calling to you. All right. And Mother Mary is going to empower your purpose and help you manifest it. There's something you're meant to do to help humanity or help people, or maybe even children. Some of you here may be meant to work with children specifically. Whatever the case may be, you're getting assistance with this, and all you need to do is trust in your journey that the things you went through um, have passed, and you're going to get back up from that, and you're about to have a fresh new start. That's what I got for you guys, my Pal Threes. If this resonated, this entire session resonated, give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe and join the Light Tribe. Also, read my description, tells you about all the other platforms you can join me on, as well as how to book a personal reading and join any of my upcoming workshops. Uh, And lastly, leave me a comment. I love comments. I like getting to know you guys. I answer all of them, and I want to connect more to the tribe. And I want you all to vibe with each other in the comments. You might find your soulmate. You might find that artist you need to collaborate with. You might find that other mom or dad that needs a shoulder to lean on. All right. That's what this channel, this sacred space was created for, to bring light workers together so that you can do your light without being held back by your past or past traumas or toxic people. And on that note, guys, I'm sending you so much light and love on your journey. Peace, blessings, and all the greatness that comes from being a part of this family of light. Until next time, bye.